Hi, this is Maria, and I just heard of comedian Jonathan Winters passing today, and I had this twinge of sadness, and then at the same time, I found myself smiling because I was having this memory of him. First of all, I grew up in the 60s and the 70s, and so I did see a lot of Mr. Winters on television, and he always made me laugh, and I remember my family in the living room and just laughing at his jokes and his antics. And see, I'm even smiling now because just thinking about him makes me laugh. But anyways, I wanted to do kind of like this tribute, maybe just a memory of Mr. Winters, share this with his fans. But anyways, in the 90s, my husband and we sold toys. I was selling fast food toys and collectibles, and so we would do these toy shows on weekends. And I live in Southern California, so there was a lot of them back then in the 90s in Orange County, Los Angeles area. And so we went to this one show, and we went there several times in Buena Park, California. And Jonathan Winters was there one day among the collectors shopping. And he stopped in front of our booth and to meet his fans because his fans recognized him. And, I just stood back and I just watched, and I really enjoyed watching how he interacted with his fans. He was so genuine. It was like he was on stage or something. He just went into his antics, into his jokes, and he had everybody around him laughing and smiling and just feeling good. And then after he walked away, and he stood there for a while, he didn't brush anybody off, and after he walked away, I just watched the people that were left behind, his fans, and they were still smiling and laughing, and you could just tell feeling good. And so that really made an impression on me that day. My husband and we sold at a lot of shows, like I mentioned before, and a lot of them were in Pasadena at the Pasadena Convention Center, where there was a lot of celebrities that came through. And so, but I have to say that none of them even compared to Jonathan Winters. I mean, I watched some of the other celebs kind of hoity-toity or maybe snubbing people, their little entourages around them, And so nothing quite impressed me like Mr. Winters, and as far as celebrities go. And it's funny because I just mentioned this Mr. Winters to my nephew-in-law over Easter because we were talking about this subject, about celebrities, because he's also in the business, and he was mentioning to me, well, sometimes, they've been in the business so long and they sort of, I guess, earn that or whatever, and he sort of understood where celebrities are coming from when they're not, maybe sort of brush people off sometimes, like if they're eating, they don't want to give autographs, or who knows, maybe they're having a bad day, or who knows, whatever. And but so I remember Jonathan Winters and conveyed this story to him. And so today when I heard of Mr. Winters passing, I know he's 87, but you know what, to me 87 still sounds young, and he was obviously young at heart, and he just gave that, he had that aura about him and a playfulness about him. So Mr. Winters, I hope you're resting in peace now, and thank you for the laughs, thank you for the memories, and I'll never forget you, even though I never actually spoke to you that day, and you have no idea who I am, but you really made an impression on me on that day. And so my condolences to his family, his friends, and his fans. Thanks. Bye-bye.